Good morning, young lady. Good morning. Here you go. There you go. That a girl. A little bit for Miss Nellie. Keep her sidetracked. Come on. Come here. What's up? Woo! Look out, Frosticles. There we go. He doesn't have any, ladies. Oh, come here. Let me see these. Frosty. Oh, look out, buddy. There you go, big boy. Hey, come here. There you go. Here, look. See, it's all right. It's all right. You can do it. You gotta pick it up and eat it like a big boy. Mm-hmm. There you go. Morning there, buddy. Chad, Doss Farms. She ran to mom. I ain't trying to get that close while mama's eating. Good morning. Good morning, sugar. I hear a rooster trying to crow. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but it's trying. Breakfast time. Look at these girls, my goodness. Morning, princess. Good morning. Look at those stripes. Gorgeous. Miss Honey, touch. Miss Allie, touch, touch, touch. Touch, touch, touch. Who is doing that? All right, so I figured it out. We've got 4 roosters. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got 4 banny roosters, which I kind of figured was a possibility. And that's okay. What's up, buddy? Good job, man. All the way up top, crowing like a big boy. Woohoo! So now, this is one right here too. Come here. Come here. There you go. It's all right. So now Kyle and Shannon can pick between a gray one, a black one, or those 2 are also bannies. The roosters. Hey, don't peck. You want to see yourself? You want to see yourself? goodness. So that's pretty cool, yeah. Again, that's 1, 2, 3. Where'd the other one go? Right there, 4. 1, 2, 3. I think they're all 4 behind me. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 bantam roosters. That's all right. So if anybody's in the market for a bantam rooster, they're not too bad. They're still just as loud. If you remember Cowboy, our bantam rooster, rest in peace, legit. I did not enjoy when the coyotes or coons got to him, but yeah, if anybody's in the market, let us know. Kyle and Shannon got to pick first, but yeah, pretty cool. What's up, buddy? Did you get some cake, man? Hmm? Did you get some cake? Man, as soon as it rains tonight, and it's coming, then it's going to dry up and we'll get some ivermectin on these guys. In other words, fly spray. So they've already got the tick remedy. So now we just need to keep the flies off of them. But as long as the flies aren't on their face, I'm not going to say I'm not worried. I know that, you know, flies are going to happen. Ticks are going to happen. But I don't want them on their face, man. That's how pink eye spreads. It's just uncomfortable. I'm loving this tractor, man. Loving it. I don't know, man. There's something about it. It turns better. The cab is bigger. Lifting capacity, we're gonna sort out later. A lot of you guys were asking if it fits in Frank and Tater's pin, because that is kind of a tight squeeze. Well, if it fits, great. If it doesn't fit, that's great. I know the bad boy does, but if it doesn't fit, I'll just make it fit. Like I'll rearrange the corral so it fits, if that makes sense. But it should. The footprint's supposed to be relatively the same as far as length and width. But we'll find out later. Frank and Tater still have quite a ways to go on their bale of hay, so I'm not in a huge hurry. Good morning. How's everybody doing? Blue. What's up, buddy? Tipsy. You flirting with Maximus a little bit there, lady? You flirting a little bit? Look out, June's getting up. Watch yourselves. What's up, buddy? So, unfortunately, the iron filter is still working, but now we face the dreaded pollen and allergies. Allergies. Finn, we're facing allergy problems, but I meant to say algae. And so we got to get this cleaned up, but I am going to wait till after the rain. I mean, I'm going to fill it today to where anything on the top flows over and runs out. But as soon as the rain passes, we'll fill those back up. Rinse them out and fill them up. Looking good, boys. Looking good, buddy. So they're behaving a little bit more, getting a little bit more used to each other. And I think once Frank moves on, this dynamic will settle down even more, because they'll obviously be eating at, you know, the furthest points on the trough and staying out of each other's way. But yeah, so far so good. Again, we'd like MJ to stick around as long as he can. Get as much beef out of him as can, a big hide. But if he doesn't get along, it'll end early. That's just how it is. He's ornery for sure. See, this is kind of fun. Frank's got all this food down here. Frank. So silly. Looking good, buddy. Don't raise your leg at me. Don't raise that leg at me. It's all right. Get them off of there. There we go. huge head, man. Huge head. Taters is getting bigger, but one thing he ain't got on Franklin yet is that head. This dude is massive, man. What's going on? You come say hi? It's been about 30 seconds. I'm just letting this fill up. Here she comes. Mom's way over there. Sugar, what you doing? Just stark white, man. She was hollering for Mom. I was hoping she'd do it again. What's the matter? Go say hi. Say hi. You okay? Mom's right over there. We can see her. Keeping a close eye on Mommy. Real close eye. Yeah. Oh, you got a tick. Got it. Got it. You've had medicine, so it'd be okay if a tick bit you. It would just die. But if we can get them off of you before they do that, that's good too, right? Is that good too? I know, she's trying to get away, but I'm not done cuddling. She can see Mom, which helps. Okay, you can go. Here they come. Junebug. Big long line of cubes, almost 3/4 of a bag. Y'all up late last night or what? Everybody's a little sluggish. Yeah, the flies are really bugging them. But trust me, we want to wait. We want to give it a bit. Now, listen, Tipsy, the reason she's got the most on her is because she don't want the fly spray. So if you run from me, that's what's going to happen. I don't know what to tell you. But no, this time I think what we'll do is pin them up in the corral and sort them back through one by one. And get a lot better coverage that way. My goodness, her black spots really show through when that winter coat fades. So unfortunately, I got to deal with something that I don't like dealing with. Blue! What's up, buddy? He just trying to shake off his dad? Let me show you. So last night, we had, I think, 5 dogs running the property. I never heard them. Nobody ever made any noise. But that's been an ongoing battle since we bought this property, is dogs that have been dumped. And then we found out that somebody near us actually collects dogs and just feeds these wild dogs. And when they are down 2 or 3 dogs, they'll run to the pound and get a couple more. And of course, our humane societies and animal shelters are all overflowing. So I'm sure they don't mind the, adoption of this person and his dogs. And then I haven't had to deal with one. And yes, you can read between the lines. I do with it what I do. I haven't had to deal with one in about 3 months. And I actually got 2 closely together. There was 5 and I got 2. And it's been about 3 months. And apparently this person is comfortable enough to let these dogs roam again. And because of the way the dogs look, it's like a cur. Because of the way they look, I know it's the same person letting them run. So I have to deal with that again. You can see, where's it at? I saw some scat earlier. We obviously deal with coyotes, just like everybody does. But having to deal with somebody's animals that they just let roam free is really frustrating. Now, I'm not necessarily worried about the safety of anybody in this pen, but he would still certainly be susceptible to 5 dogs. And those are not small dogs. That's why I'm throwing in the picture of, or the video of the deer feeder. They're not small. And Sugar would definitely be a prey animal for them. So it's so frustrating, man. It's just so irresponsible, because it puts me in a position I have to do something I don't want to do, but I do it willingly to protect my livestock. While I'm talking about it on YouTube and hundreds of thousands of people could see it, 40,000 people see it on the regular, I won't post about it in our local area community because I don't want the backlash of who is this and what are they doing. And once somebody puts a name with what I have to do on my farm, then I become a potential target for harassment, more issues, and whatever that looks like. So I'm just sharing that to let you know. It is an ongoing issue in this area, and it's been shared on this local Facebook page in our area before, but not by me. So everybody's aware who it is and what's going on. If I'd have known before, I might have put the sheep and goat field fence all the way around the perimeter. Right now I've just got 6-strand barbed wire. But if I would have put the sheep and goat around the perimeter, they probably wouldn't even be able to get in here. But it wasn't cheaper. It's not more expensive. It's the same amount of material, same money. Labor's the same no matter what you do. I just ran barbed wire because that's what people run, right? It's easier to fix as well. So if a branch falls on barbed wire, you just get the branch off, splice the wire, pull it back together, and good to go. If a branch falls on that field fence, it can mess up a significant length of fence. So frustrating. I'm not going to move the donkeys. I'm not going to put one with like the pigs are safe. They've got actually heavier duty horse fence. What I'm more worried about is Nellie and Sugar. But I think Nellie can hold her own in there. I'm not too worried about it. So just frustrating. Hi, Lucy. Good morning. Other than that, life is grand. I'm pretty stinking excited, man. Next in line for a baby, just a reminder. Next in line. And then it should be Tipsy or Bunny, and then Glory, and then it starts all over with Junebug. I'm really excited to see Maximus and Fiona, baby. I think that's really gonna be something. Better not come out stark white bull calf. That's all I gotta say. Otherwise, your boy's moving quick. on, it's been a few hours. All right, so that thing I don't want to do that we talked about earlier, I'm gonna come down here and set a trap. And I'll be honest, I've caught one of the dogs in here before, but I was trying to actually trap coyotes. But I'm gonna rebait it because we haven't baited it in quite a while. I've also got a couple dog traps I can set. And that's just the nature of it. I'm just being flat honest. And we're gonna set it up. I'm gonna put a camera on it just in case we get something I would rather be trapping, which would be like a bobcat or a coyote, which are supposed to be the nuisances that you should have to trap, not someone else's dogs. So we'll see. But yeah, I've got this live trap that's actually huge. You guys have seen it. I know some of you guys, you don't think it looks that big on camera, but trust me, she's a big one. She's a big one, and she's gonna be fun to clean. Give me a minute. All right, so here's another thing I did. I got it cleaned out. I moved it down a little bit, and I don't pretend to know where the dogs are coming from. We've seen them come this way. We've seen them come up the alley. We've seen them come from our side. I don't know, man. But all I know is we can't have it. Now, if we get a coyote in here, that's good. We want to get rid of coyotes. We've actually had one on camera quite a bit. But I think it's a mom trying to feed cubs. And I'm not saying I wasn't actively trying to trap it, but we weren't having any problems. So I haven't been baiting the traps. But seeing those dogs back, man, just starts a whole nother level in me, because that means somebody else is being irresponsible. And I don't appreciate it. And I don't want to do this. I don't at all. I take no pride in especially catching one in a trap. But somebody else is being irresponsible, and they clearly don't care if my animals are nervous, anxious, scared, or harmed in any way. And again, these dogs could be wild. They may not belong to the person that I think they belong to. We've been over that. They don't respond to a whistle, or at least mine. They don't, they kind of run funny, like a little bit sideways, like a coyote would. And yeah, so it's a problem that we got to head off at the pass. I just can't believe there's so many now. I mean, I got to be honest, you know, I know how many I've got since we moved here, and I can't believe there's now more than I've taken care of again, just 3 months later. So anyway, I do have a camera on the trap. That's something that I do on purpose. So if I do get an animal in there, whether it's a bobcat or a wild dog or a coyote, it's not stuck down here. It's not, you know, we can come take care of it and handle it how we're legally permitted to handle it. And that's what I'll do. But the creek will also film the next few days as the camera will also film the creek the next few days as it rises, because we're projected to get anywhere from 3 to 5 inches over the next 48 to 72 hours, excuse me. So it's going to be interesting. But yeah, it's warming up. I mean, what are you going to do? I got ticks. I just went all through the woods to get that camera from where the deer feeder is. Probably got poison ivy I don't want yet, but that's part of summer, right? Country living at its finest, huh? I will say this. I thought that this creek was too cold for snakes. But yesterday I brought the TYM down here just to see how it handled going up and down an embankment. You're gonna be more careful now about just acting like it's too cold for those kind of critters. But anyway, that's what I know. I don't think I have anything else to share today. I hope you and yours are well. I'll obviously keep you posted if we get anything, and you know, gonna be some severe weather the next couple of days, so pray for your friends out here in the Midwest and anywhere. All right, see y'all, appreciate you.